Hi everyone, and welcome to our group presentation on Elon Musk's leadership. Today, each of us will explore different aspects of his leadership style. I'll begin by looking at whether Elon Musk is committed to ethics and how he creates an environment that encourages ethical behavior among his employees. I'll also connect these points with relevant leadership theories. First of all, when it comes to Musk's commitment to ethics, he is often known for being bold, unconventional, and even controversial, but his long-term goals reflect a strong ethical foundation. At Tesla, his mission to accelerate the world's transition to sustainable energy is a clear example of value-driven leadership. It's not just about making electric cars, it's about solving a global issue, which is the climate change. Similarly, his work with SpaceX is focused on ensuring the survival of humanity by making life multiplanetary. These missions are rooted in what we can relate to as moral leadership, where decisions are based on long-term social impact, not just profit. From a theoretical perspective, Musk also demonstrates qualities of a transformational leader. He inspires a shared vision, motivates through purpose, and challenges the status quo. His focus on innovation and meaningful progress reflects a deep commitment to ethics through action. Moving on to Musk creating an ethical environment at his workplace, he does so by giving employees a strong sense of purpose. When people know their work contributes to the future of the planet or space exploration, they're more likely to act with integrity. He also uses aspects of the path goal theory. This theory suggests that effective leaders remove obstacles and clearly define paths to success. Musk does this by setting ambitious goals while empowering teams to find creative solutions. He doesn't micromanage. He trusts people to take ownership of their work, which encourages ethical responsibility. Additionally, Musk promotes transparency. He is known for openly communicating challenges, goals, and expectations both internally and to the public. This fosters accountability and reinforces ethical behavior across the organization. So even though his leadership style is intense, the environment he creates supports ethical thinking through clear goals, empowerment, and shared purpose. That brings me to the end of my section. Now I'll hand over to the next student who will be exploring the topic further.
Hello, myself Sabikun Nahar. My student ID is 1642464. After my first partner, I'll be discussing about two most important aspects of a good leader. The first point would be leader's cognitive style and qualities. Problem-solving ability, effective communication, managing individual decisions, self-awareness. Another point would be setting goal and articulating a vision. I would like to put two examples. For problem-solving ability, in 2008, SpaceX struggled to launch its first rocket, Falcon 1. After 3 failed attempts, Musk warned that the company faced bankruptcy if it didn't succeed. Then the fourth try was a win. Here we can see they actually had to work what was the trouble in between and what were the loopholes, and they find it out, and after third attempts on fourth time they actually succeed. And another example I'll be putting that setting a goal. In 1975, Bill Gates' vision was to have a computer on every home and every desk. Gates saw that immense potential of personal computers long before they became in mainstream, believing they would know how people worked and lived. As of the start of 2025, now 5.56 billion people are using computer at the moment. The second point would be working with people with varied personality traits. Suppose understanding individual strengths and weakness. So a leader must be just not like few people, but he or she has to know about each and every team member, what is actually their strength and weakness, and work on that. Acknowledgement. A good leader should have acknowledged about their team members, about their staff, not only just finding the faults like you're not doing this, you're not doing that, but they actually have to acknowledge and appreciate whatever they are doing, promoting open and effective communication. So leaders just should not go by the book. They actually need to come out from the book or specific rules and regulation and to talk with them more like for vastly, so that they can actually bring their creative ideas in front of the leader, maintaining flexibility. The leader always should not be very strict and like very a bossy face. He or she have to be very flexible before their team so that they actually can tell them and actually can express their thoughts and feelings so that not just the person but the whole company is in a good mode or can bring a good value out of this. Thank you so much. I'll be finishing now here. My next partner will be continuing with that. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Ali Raza and my student ID is 1651704. Today I will be giving a brief overview of leadership style of Elon Musk, one of the most influential and controversial business figure of our time. We will explore both his strengths and limitations using established leadership theories to better understand his approach. Elon Musk leads companies like Tesla and SpaceX with a unique blend of transformational vision and autocratic control. His approach inspires innovation but also raises challenges around employees' well-being and decision-making dynamics. These are some of the Musk's leadership traits. Transformational leadership, as described by Bass, particularly through intellectual stimulation and inspirational motivation. He also reflects McGregor's theory when encouraging innovation, but his autocratic tendencies resembles theory X, especially in the hands-on management. So these are some of the strengths of the Elon Musk. His biggest strength include his visionary leadership aligning with Porter's differentiation strategy, his risk-taking and innovation, and his resilience support to Goldman emotional intelligence framework. However, Musk's leadership has some downsides like autocratic decision-making, which can limit employees' empowerment, impulsive public behavior, affecting credibility, and a demanding work culture, which, according to Maslow, risks employee burnout. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Gulzaman Nasir and my student ID is 1651003. Today I would like to discuss the vital role of business leaders as a communication champion, which I'm gonna exemplify by the example of Elon Musk. Effective communication is a powerful tool in driving organizational goals, fostering a positive culture, and influencing the stakeholder. Elon Musk's ability to articulate complex ideas, especially around the technology and sustainability, transforms ambitious visions like making Mars habitable in relatable narratives for humanity. This broad appeal not only inspires his employees but also excites the society as well. His active engagement on social media, like Twitter, illustrates how direct communication can sway public opinion. For example, when reopening Tesla's factory during local restrictions, he used his platform to rely sport and challenge authority, demonstrating the real-time impact of effective messaging. Moreover, Elon Musk excel in storytelling by framing corporate challenges within a large narrative of innovation and sustainability. He motivates his employees to take risks and push the boundaries. His charisma and emotional engagement add a layer of connection, captures the heart of investors and the audiences as well. Uh, for example, we can see it in the Tesla's Giga's factory. In a sense, Musk's strategies serves as a blueprint for leaders, shows how clarity, direct engagement, storytelling, and emotional resonance can mobilize support and drive organizational success. By embodying a shared vision, fostering open dialogue, leader can not only reverse the strategies but also an engaged collaborative culture. Thank you.